Hey guys, Ace is here from NetPlayMarketing.com, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about the trap of comparison. Welcome back, guys. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about the trap of comparison. So what I want to talk about here really specifically is the kind of this habit that a lot of entrepreneurs really get into, and I know that I definitely did when I got started, and I still do this, from time to time, and it's you kind of comparing your results to somebody else. And so I know that especially when you first get started online, it's easy to try to find these gurus or these mentors, these people who are getting really great results in their business, and it serves it's kind of a double-edged sword. I know it serves as a purpose of inspiration, right? Because you can see what is possible in your business. It helps get you kind of pumped up in terms of seeing the results that other people are getting. But at the same time, it could very be a really demotivating thing, because if you've been trying to get results, if you've been trying to work on your business, you've been trying to build your business, right, and you're not really seeing the results that you ideally would like, and you look at these people who are getting the results, it can be a demotivating thought. It's like, what are these people doing that I'm not doing? Am I not smart enough for this? Is there something I'm missing? And what happens a lot of the time is that we end up going and doing a whole bunch of other things, trying to find this magic answer, and really there is no answer to success, guys. There's no like secret formula or anything else. It's really just putting in the work, to figuring out what it is that you need to do to achieve the results. So what the thought that I really want to leave you here with today is that you never want to compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Okay, and essentially what I mean by that, guys, is that a lot of the time that when we look at these gurus, or we see or we listen to like the results people talk about, achieving in their business and stuff like that, a lot of the time all we see, or the way that they kind of position it, is this idea of almost like an overnight success story, right? We hear about all the good things that have happened and how quickly they were able to make money and all this stuff, right? But we don't hear about their full story, right? We don't hear about the times that they struggled. We don't hear about the times that maybe they went broke. We don't hear about the times that they wanted to just quit and give up on their business. We don't hear about all those stories, right? These overnight success stories, yeah, maybe they did see success in that short amount of time, but it maybe took them a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years in some cases, right, for them to really finally understand what it is that needed to get done. And they finally applied that work and applied those skills into their business. And until they did that, that's when they finally started to see those quote unquote overnight successes, right? I remember hearing a story of this one internet marketer who said he had jumped from one business to another to another to another for 10 years, and after 10 years of jumping from a business to another business to another business, that he finally see success, right? And people regarded him as kind of like this overnight success story, but it took him 10 years to become that overnight success story. And the reason why he hadn't achieved success is because he said he never really took it as a business, right? He never took it seriously, and so he kind of took it as a hobby, or he took it very part time. And because he took his business part time, his results were very part time. And so it took a really long time for him to really come to terms with the fact that the amount of work that they needed to put in to get the results, right? And once you actually put some of that work in, guys, if you keep consistent in what you're doing, because I think a lot of the time we're doing the right things, right? You're doing the right actions. It's just that you quit way too fast. You quit way before the time that you should, and before you start seeing the results. Because the great thing is, it's kind of like you start putting in all these efforts, you put these efforts, and slowly you're chipping away at your goal. You're chipping away, you're chipping away, you're chipping away. But once you actually start seeing the results, it's kind of like a flood, right? You'll start picking up all that momentum that you've been working on, and all the things that you've been working on towards getting those results will finally start coming through. It'll start coming through. And if you keep consistent, keep doing what you were doing, the results will continue to come, and they'll just continue to grow and grow and grow, right? And until you hit that point, right, you will never know that all the work that you've been putting in. Because especially when it comes to online, I know sometimes it can seem like it's a lonely world out there. You're putting up videos on YouTube, maybe you're blogging every day, maybe you're sending emails out to what may seem a dead list or something like that, right? And it can be a very frustrating time, right, when people aren't engaging with your content, when people aren't maybe it feels like they're not watching your videos. But I'm telling you right now that people are silent stalkers of what it is that you're doing, right? And when you keep consistent with something, when you show up day in and day out, when you show up to your business, right, people will take notice of that. People will see that you've been hammering away at this business every single day. They will see the efforts that you've been putting in. They'll see the value of the content you've been producing, right? And they'll see how much better you're getting along the way as well. And those are the things people want to see. They like to be inspired by someone who takes their business seriously, someone who wants to be successful. And those are the people that they want to follow. Those are the people that they want to aspire to be, right? Because so many people quit way before the time is due, right? So think of like a fitness goal, right? When somebody says, I want to lose 20 pounds, and they start working out, and 2 weeks later they're like, I don't see the results, screw this, this isn't for me, it's not working, and they quit, right? And really it takes about 6 weeks before you really see any visible results in your body, right, a lot of the time. And so if you don't give yourself those 6 weeks of putting in the work, of working out 2 to 3 times a week, then you're not going to see the results, right? And 2 or 3 weeks in, you need to wait till that 6 week point. And it's the same thing in your business, right? It might not be 6 weeks, it might be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now, 2 years from now. But it's different for everybody, and the amount of work that you put in is relative to the amount of success you're going to see. But what the point I'm trying to get here at, guys, is that you don't have to obsess with the fact that other people have achieved so much results and you're not achieving results, because comparing yourself isn't really going to do anything. It really just demotivates you, if anything, right? What you got to focus on is focusing on the right actions, have faith that it's going to happen, and know that if you continue to plug away at this, you will get the results that you want to. It's just a matter of time and a matter of effort. So just continue to produce that content, continue to do the right things, and the results will come. So don't compare your results, and don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. All right, guys, so I hope you got value from this video. I hope that message kind of resonates with you today. And so leave me a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling about these videos. Let me know about anything else you might want for me to talk about. And until next time, guys, let's just get out there and have some fun.
You can get more online marketing and training tips at netplaymarketing.com. While you're there, make sure to request access to the NetPlay Marketing Facebook Mastermind group, where you will be able to connect and network with other like-minded entrepreneurs. Find out what's working online right now and get any of your questions answered on how to best grow your business.